Hey guys, remember me? Yeah, I know it's been a minute since I've posted any videos. I have a good reason for that. If you guys keep up with me on Twitter or on the live streams, either here or on Twitch, then you know that my work life and family life, honestly too, are just kind of absolutely bonkers. And so I apologize for that. So in an effort to be consistent again and to make some great content, I made a vow that July I'm going to post every Saturday. That is the goal. Fingers crossed, we got it there. But it's going to look a little bit different than the level of production quality that I really aim for, and I hope that I'm able to get back to soon. What I want to do is shed some light on some things that I just find interesting, kind of that I want to talk about. And so that's what we're going to do here. I got a new table. You might see it in future episodes of the web show, depending on its fate, how that goes. So I'm excited about it. But all that to say, just thank you guys for sticking with me, for subscribing. We're still really close to 1,000 subs. Even though I haven't been posting, you guys have been super, super kind and super loving, and I really appreciate it. Alright, so to kick things off, I decided with July I wanted to experiment with some things that I found rather interesting. The first of those being VR. This is a Quest 2. I've had it for a while. I actually was kind of peer pressured into getting it, I guess is how I would put it, because all my friends were getting it. They're like, oh, it's going to be so awesome. We're going to play together. You know how often we play together? Very, very, very infrequently. So I need to get my monies out of this. So what I found out is that there are a bunch of free-to-play games that are actually pretty cool. The one that I checked out this week was Ocarina of Time 3D. It's been completely remade from the ground up inside of VR chat, and it was really, really, really cool. Now, I'll be the first to admit I'm not the biggest fan of Ocarina of Time. I know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know. I just didn't grow up with an N64, and I just hate the controller. It's really, really difficult. However, the only time I've enjoyed it really at all is when I played it on my 3DS. I still hands down believe that Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D on the 3DS are the definitive way to play these games. So when I learned that that game had been remade in VR, I had to check it out. Jumped right in, and oh my gosh, is it kind of surreal. It really is. You start out, of course, in Link's house, and you have a couple minutes to kind of figure out how the controls work. Climbing is a little wonky, moving is a little wonky, but it doesn't take that long to really get locked into the game. Of course, it's all fan-made, so there's no characters. I don't know if there's a plan for characters and NPCs to be added in, but when there's no characters, there's no actual cutscenes. It does mean that some of the things that you have to do are a little bland, like the item that you might want may just be lying right there in front of the Deku tree. Ocarina is in it. We got up, left, right, left, right. All right, here we go. Let's go. Shut up! Shut up, guys! There's so much more that we haven't seen yet! That was cool. The sword is in it. I never found the shield, but I know it's somewhere. I have to find it. The soundtracks are there, and there's tons of chests across the map that you can find other soundtracks from other popular Zelda games. It was really, really awesome. A link between worlds CD. Go back to the file select screen and change the overall music style. Shut up. That's so cool. How do I do that? That is so cool. So we have a link between world soundtrack now. Let's just hear how it sounds. Let's go. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yes! But I'm getting ahead of myself. So I jumped in and I explored, and for the longest time I really wasn't sure what I was doing. I was looking around, trying to figure out how to get out of places. And once I did that, though, it was awesome. We checked out Death Mountain. We checked out the castle. We played the Ocarina. I was really, really excited to see Epona. But Epona is also an NPC, thus Epona was not there. But I did get to see everything at Lon Lon Ranch, which was really awesome. These places that I'd been to in the 3DS version, but just don't really have a lot of nostalgic connection to. Nonetheless, I want to see this. This is all fan-made, and you can check it out yourself if you're interested in checking it out. I highly recommend it. All you have to do is load into VR Chat. VR Chat is free on everything, Steam, Oculus Store, pretty much. Honestly, you don't even have to have a VR headset to do it, but it's I think it's even on mobile. It's on everything, and it's free. As soon as you get logged in and you get your account set up, I kid you not, just Google Zelda, and I think it's like the second one that pops up. It's really, really, really easy. You are able to acquire rupees and use those rupees to buy different avatars inside of the shop, which I didn't learn until the end of my playthrough, which is such a shame because I played most of the game literally with just this generic hand avatar thing set up. But I got a couple links. It was really, really cool, and I could definitely see myself going back there, honestly, with an actual VR experience, like a VR chat experience in mind, just to hang out with friends and run around. I think it supports at least 4 players you can see on the map, but it might support more at a time, and it's really, really, really cool. Now, I know that's short. I know that there's not a whole lot of meat to this video, but I just want you guys to know that it exists, because I didn't know that it existed, and I'm really glad that I know it exists now, especially those of you who are die-hard Zelda fans that really would like to experience a pretty much completely remade Hyrule in VR. Go check it out. Ocarina of Time 3D in VR Chat. Go check that out. And guys, if you learned about this VR experience because of this video, please consider giving a like to the video. That thumbs up really helps a lot. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. Like, we are really close to 1,000. I'd really love to see 1,000 happen by the end of the year. It would just be kind of cool and surreal for me. I've been making content for a long time at all kinds of different platforms, and I've never touched 1,000 followers or subscribers anywhere. It'd be really cool if that could happen. Love you guys. Thank you guys. And sticking to the vow, I'll see you in 1 week. Let's do this.